Welcome back. I have Sandra O'Connor and Mary Zolli here with the Theater Guild, and we have lots of announcements and lots of fun things coming up. As always, you guys always are so full of life and fun stuff going on. So welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Lisa.
So Mary, we're going to start off with you. Why don't you tell me a little about country karaoke?
Country karaoke is a week from tomorrow. And it's going to be a wonderful barbecue catered by Martinez.
Okay.
And we're going to have a wide variety of stuff there. And then we're going to have this DJ. And you can wear your cowboy hats. You can pick out your Shania Twain and your whoever country people and sing and have a lot of fun.
That's nice.
So just date your check by July 12th.
Oh, by
Is that
July
correct?
12th? That's
July
our
final
12th.
date.
Oh, okay.
And send it in.
Well, that's only a couple of days from now, so they need to hurry up and get that going.
Today or tomorrow would be better.
Yeah, that would be good. Now,
But if it comes to the weekend and you send it in, just put July 12th.
Okay, so there is no way that they can show up that day.
No.
Okay.
Because we have
food
to
and
order
stuff,
the
right?
food.
Okay, so country karaoke night. So do you have a karaoke machine? Do you have
We have
somebody
a
that's
DJ.
running it? Oh, the DJ is going to do
And
it
he
all.
has a real good machine.
Oh, does he? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Nice. Is it only country music?
Yes.
Oh, good.
We
Okay.
decided to just
be
go
fun.
that way.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. That sounds fun. That's July 18th, and that will be in Clubhouse 7.
Yes.
Okay, and send
At
in
6
your
o'clock.
at 6 o'clock, and send in your checks by July 12th. Or the weekend.
Date them July 12th.
Date them July 12th and just get them in. All right. All right, Kate,
Get them
perfect.
in.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, good. And what
Another
else?
fun thing we're going to do is participate in Woodstock this year, which is going to be the biggest, best Woodstock ever. It's the 50th anniversary.
Wow.
So we're going to have some flower children escorting people to the inside this year because local bands are going to play inside. The 3 mainline bands are going to be outside.
Oh, I see.
It's going to be so fun.
I love that.
Oh, yes.
I know you guys
Can't
are so
wait.
excited.
It starts at
Wait.
noon and goes until 9 o'clock this year.
What time did what?
Noon to 9.
And that's a lot longer than it was last time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You have the paramedics standing by.
We may
I'm
need
sure
them.
they do.
We may need them.
You might need
Hard
them.
to say.
It's hard to say.
We got to get talking about
Okay,
some
so
other things.
I Am Me First monologue writing contest. Tell me a little more about that.
Oh, that is writing challenge for members to write a 2-minute monologue about a significant event in their lives. Could be sad, could be glad, you know. So we're going to send out an email about how to participate in that, which will be our September meeting.
Oh, okay, right. So it says I Am Me First, and that'll be Thursday, September 19th in Clubhouse 7 at 6:30. And then when do you want people, do they just bring it to the meeting with them?
No, they'll have a couple of rehearsals.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a commitment, but it's not memorizing lines. Not memorizing lines, people.
So they could just read it on their
Yes.
paper. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right,
Yeah.
perfect. Now, Sandra, you have a couple of things coming up, and you are the producer for one of the shows coming up. So
Right.
tell me about that.
Right. I'm producing for Night Watch, which is a fantastic play written by the same author that did Sorry Wrong Number, and many people remember that. It was a really well received play and movie. And she's excellent at writing the, I can't figure this thing out, So this in particular, you're not going to really know what's going on until the last maybe 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes of the show. It'll be one of those shows you may want to come back and see, because then you'll be putting all the pieces together throughout and you wouldn't have figured it out. So it's a great mystery. It's set in the 70s. It's directed by the one and only Jeannie Sanner, who is a fabulous director, and it is going to be really exciting. But the good part is that some people don't realize tickets are available 60 days before the show.
Okay.
So that the show will be September 27th to the 29th, but you can start buying tickets around the 27th, 28th of July. So we'll try to encourage people to get their very best seats at that time.
Right.
Then we have an extra plus sitting next to me, which is Mary Zolli, who happens to have the lead role in this
Wow.
show with only a little over 300 lines.
Oh, just 300.
It's a very thick
So
binder.
you are memorizing everything.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you guys have somebody off on the side if she forgets?
She won't do that.
But yeah, she won't. I'm
No,
saying
I
she
mean,
won't.
Jeannie won't do that.
Oh, she won't. Oh, so you better know everything.
I better.
Wow. So tell me about the character.
Oh, I love this character. Oh my gosh. You know why? Because there's so much to do with it.
Right.
Because you have to be sad. You have to be a little whacked out. You got to be loving. You got to be seductive. You got to be strategizing. You got to be shrewd. It's
Wow.
just so many things in one role. That's why I'm loving it.
She can pull it off.
Sure.
I mean, no
and we
doubt.
have wonderful actors. We have Mary. We have Gila.
Odette Derryberry.
Yeah, who's wonderful, and Gila Zalone, and then John Perrick. Those are the 4 main leads, and then we have, at the end of July, we have auditions for the 5 other smaller parts.
Oh, okay.
And this was done on purpose so that Jeannie could concentrate with them on this major part.
That's
of
right. I
these
remember
4.
you guys saying that you have 2
Right.
separate auditions. So when were those auditions again?
There will be the I think it's the 28th and 29th of July.
Okay.
But we'll be sending out information to our members to let them know your opportunity is coming to audition for a much smaller part.
Okay.
And that's how we want to get more people involved too.
Okay. Now, earlier before we came on, we were talking about how a play comes together. You know, and you guys have done a really good job of kind of under the radar type of thing where you're not spending a whole lot of money. So tell me some of the things that you look for when you are trying to produce a play.
Okay, and thank you, because in Hollywood you put your money in, you know,
Yeah.
and here you do it, it's a whole bunch of tasks. So as a producer, it's my job to oversee that we get the props in line. Now this does not have to be me, but I have to secure people to do that.
Right.
So it's props and costumes and backstage, and we're very fortunate to have Joe Selikoff as the stage manager, and he's unbelievably great. And so we have to have all those different aspects, the ads that go into the program, even the weekend of the show, supplying the actors with water and goodies, you know, and all
Right.
those. There's a bunch of bigger things, and then there's a bunch of smaller things.
Right.
So my overall responsibility is to make sure that that happens.
Right.
With the help of a lot of people.
Well, and you're coordinating every aspect. So
Right.
I understand that you have a large group of volunteers that you have to coordinate for sure.
And that's something we tried to emphasize, because there's so many parts that people could play that maybe aren't acting, you
Yes.
know, but they could do to help this show be a great show.
Right.
So we already had some wonderful volunteers come forward, so
Great.
we're expecting more.
Right. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
We're looking for someone for costumes.
Okay. To
And-
manage costumes or to
Well,
bring costumes?
Well, it's sort of an overall thing, I mean, because some of the actors really are good at getting their own costume,
Okay.
but just making sure that we are in the right time period in the early 70s.
Oh, sure.
And because Jeannie wants the authenticity of that, and
Okay.
also helping where it's needed, you know, guidelines on where you might find that costume that you need, and then the prop side is there are a lot of props.
Right.
So we actually we have 2 people right now and a captain, but we need 2 more people to do props, because there's that
Okay.
many. But that also means that they can split up the performances. They don't all have to be there at every
Oh, yeah,
performance.
yeah.
So that can be a nice feature for some people.
Okay. What if somebody, like, if you need props or you need costumes, can people donate?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, and we're always looking for that. We usually do it pretty much word of mouth, but we also have quite a few people that they've been in the theater groups enough that they tend to contribute things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And we do have a fabulous place over in Clubhouse 4 where we keep props and furniture and all kinds of things. So the first thing you do is go there and see what you can find.
Okay, good.
And then you start working from there.
Right. Okay.
I just donated 2 couches.
Well, there you go.
I'll be
See?
sitting on that in the play.
on the couches. Okay, and one last thing that we want to talk about, we've got Artist Showcase featuring, the Theater Guild production of Night Watch during July, Wednesday at 10:30. Tell me, what is this?
Okay, well, I host a show called Artist Showcase,
Okay.
and we do it every Wednesday at 10:30.
Oh, okay.
4 times a month, right?
Gotcha.
This one is going to feature some backstage, so to speak, aspects of the show, and we interview Jeannie, and she
Okay.
tells us a lot about what she's looking for and how she directs. And then there's a part 2 That part 2 is more focused on what we did at the last meeting. She analyzes the scenes that she directed for that,
Okay.
which turned out to be unbelievable reception that we
Such a
got.
good meeting.
It was
Okay.
so good. But the first half, which will be we have 5 weeks in July.
Right.
Wednesdays. So I think it'll be 2 or 3 for the first half and another 2 for the second half.
Okay.
And so watch at 10:30 on Wednesdays,
Yep.
or record it.
Or, yep, you
And
can
watch
record
it
it
when
and
you
watch
wanna
it when you
watch
want
it.
to. Okay, perfect. All right,
Okay.
well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Lisa.
Congratulations on
Thank you.
being the lead.
Thank
I
you.
love it. Good for you.
thrilled.
And thank you for all the information.
You bet.
All right. And remember, if you want to participate with the organization, the Theater Guild, you can always get in touch with them. And then don't forget to watch Sandra in Artist Showcase on Wednesdays at 10:30. We'll be right back.